The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Give to the running back. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going right and going deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences are that now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. There he goes.
So he just gets through that
gap. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Open space at the 25. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Now from inside the red zone. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
The 12th man, Warden, standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Looking to throw, it's Hendricks. Dumps it to the back. Complete, and looking for enough for the first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting at the 40.
Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown LSU! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game. But in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Continues to fight for yards. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic with his feet. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
Quick strike complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense in an empty set. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Quarterback will keep it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Going for 6. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the 1st quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Why are you jumping?
Left side. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Creates a little room. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense in press coverage. Looking to throw, it's Hendricks. Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On target over the middle. Right down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
America. freest pick in
And
America.
no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Moving away from pressure. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. He fires a bullet to the right. Give him 6. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make
tackle
it
by me, but I don't animate.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to take off.
Should be a pony, but
LSU will get a first down.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
why did it take so long?
First down, it's spotted on the 49.
Why did it take so long for us to get?
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yards. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Caught near the sticks.
That's a good pass.
Touchdown.
That's a good pass, really?
Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might be changing the route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Texas A&M going up tempo. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Intercepted, number 19. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Shakes off the defender. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finally, damn, like that's what I had to do.
Down, but he went
All right.
backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
I got you.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll run it from the gun.
Thank you. Come on, y'all. Thank you. Let's go.
Defensive tackle up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
See why. See why.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, LSU.
Here we go.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hendricks. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Right.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. He's got it down the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty's going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab down the left side.
Why?
Running free.
How do I switch it to the...
And he just
switch it to him.
running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
Texas A&M, 14.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Punch it out of the air. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking downfield very late in the half. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. A&M comes back out with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. And he makes the catch inside the 20. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Oh, they're after him. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack?
So I ain't get the ball away or nothing like that. That's just...
Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Looking for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
I get it.
The Aggies will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. To the air, it's Hendricks. Got a man. At the 35, he's got room. Turning it on. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here.
Finally, like, bro.
Around the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Bro, how are you getting beat off the line, my
And he
nigga?
slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, LSU! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
It's nothing like one of the best things I have. Like, come on.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Quick step and go. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe.
Oh, my God. Anybody else could do that shit. That shit's complete. But I do
He's
it.
in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
And back to the air on second down. Working that left side now. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Texas A&M going quickly. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. Pressures there, and he
how
gets
is my
rid of it.
O-line getting
He just
torched
threw
by
that
3
one away.
niggas?
Nobody was
Like,
getting
it's
open.
3
He had
niggas.
to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete on the right side. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
To the air on first down. Caught. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up first without scoring. And he rolls in the house. Touchdown, Aggie!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
So we just got to
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Finds the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, LSU.
Backed up now here, 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. They'll be opening up for the passing game.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead. Possessions, you're looking really, really good. You're late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like it. Offense, doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete.
It's the same thing that I throw every game. Like, how, bro?
And this
Even
an
orange. How does that sail over my noggin?
You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress.
And now we
pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Someone said make the game make sense. I can't.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working the middle, it's complete. Coming through that
I throw that same route every game. Like, come on, bro. You telling me I can't throw it now?
Back to work with another 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He wants to throw it again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
I throw
play. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Obviously, they fail on that 4th down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can...
Still time on the clock, bro. Come on.
Step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And his throw is incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Creates a little space. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it's intercepted.
Now you niggas want to catch a pick? Now you want to catch a pick? Now you want to...
After the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today.
You want to catch a pick now?
For the most part, David,
of all the times that I wanted you niggas to catch a pick this game, now you want to catch a pick.
And that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed
every single.
They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just
now niggas got hands.
One play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Not much running room there thanks to this defender.
Now niggas got
Texas
hands
A&M
to
going
catch
quickly.
picks.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he's brought down after a nice game. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line.
Now niggas got hands to catch picks.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He works his way up to the 20-yard line.
Now niggas got the hands that I've been looking for all motherfucking game. Now niggas got them.
Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Hike them.
Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, you're trailing here in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're going to hurry up. Really nice job of awareness by the quarterback at that time.
Didn't want to
Nothing
catch a
open.
wide open pick earlier, but now all of a sudden.
Down, yes, but also getting out of bounds to try and preserve as many seconds as you can on the clock.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The 2-minute
now all of a sudden niggas got fucking hands.
Seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes a grab on the shot. And you can see the
I would love to know where this was. Like,
they've got it down to the 21.
I would love to know. I would love to know where this was. Like 2 possessions. I would love to know.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the
2
ball.
possessions ago when this shit was needed, like urgently, I would love to know where it
No
was.
huddle offense. 2nd down. Clock's running. This is a design run. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Please and thank you.
Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Thank you, bro. Oh, come on, man. This shit is not rocket science.
Come almost all the way back.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got to score.
Where was
what we're supposed to do.
I just want to know where this shit was.
Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is
extra minute and a half driving
last
before we
score.
get a fucking field because niggas want to catch picks on us. So. Earlier, when the nigga threw the fly ball, didn't even catch the pick. So,
They'll bring it out to the 25. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. At the 45, on its way. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Finding open areas. Gets it past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, LSU.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's a GG's, bro.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
This nigga wanted to catch a pig.
Quarterback making checks.
That's a 1 yard as opposed to the picky
To the air on first down. He's taking the deep shot. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. And